after the National People's Assembly of the EFF, if it happens that the ground forces of the EFF, the people who have all the power to make this decision, if it happens for them to vote the CIC back in power for a third run as the president and the CIC of the EFF, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I would actually be happy about it, because like, why not? Why shouldn't the EFF be led for another 5 years by the CIC? Why not? He's still young, still energetic, still competent, still a lovable leader, still the one who's pulling the crowd, still the brave leader, the real leader who's able to bring people together. Why not? Why should we be told by people who are not even part of this organization, people who hate this organization before they even hate Julius Malema, why should we be told by haters who the president of the EFF should be? So me, I wouldn't have a problem. I don't have a problem with him being the leader now. I don't have a problem with him continuously being the leader. I would only have a problem when he has to step back and not be the leader, because I would be concerned about who is this next leader gonna be, you know. Yeah, that would bring a lot of questions to me, like, what is he all about, and who is he gonna be, and what type of a leader is he? But I don't think the CIC will step aside. I mean, even him during the interviews, the many interviews he's been doing, he's been expressing that there is some leaders within the EFF, some ground forces, some leaders, provincial leaders, who have came to the office and asked him if he's willing and is ready to run again. If they happen to elect him as a leader, will he accept the nomination? And he says yes, he will accept the nomination. So this story of Sunday Times, I don't disagree with it. I believe it is true. There is many leaders and many ground forces and many supporters and many people who don't even excuse me, many people who don't even support or vote for the EFF, who would agree that Julius Malema should run again, because he is young and militant. He is the real ground force, the real person who brings people together. He's the one who does that. The reason why today, even with all the people who have left the EFF, the reason why the EFF is staying connected and staying like resolute and staying so together, is because of that. It's because of him. It's because of him and his type of leadership and the way he presents his leadership skills and leadership qualities to protect the EFF. So why should a man like that, a man who cares deeply about the EFF than anything else, be removed from the EFF as the president, the founding member, the person who brings people together, the person who is the most highly influential leader in South African politics as we speak? Whether you agree or not with that, that is a fact. Why should a man like that be put aside for someone new to emerge? It's not like he's a very old person, then he must give young people a chance. He's the young person who should be given a chance to run South Africa. So other people are saying, you must give young people. He's young. He's the young one. Look at all these other organizations, of course, excluding Patriotic Alliance, excluding ATM. Look at all these other formations, their leaders. IFP, look at ANC, MK Party. It's a bunch of old people. And here I'm talking about organizations that are very influential in politics, whether regionally or nationally. But these are well-recognized organizations that people vote in mass numbers. They are run by old people. So you should be looking at those organizations and telling those leaders to step down, not the leaders of the EFF. The leaders of the EFF are resolute. We are fine with our leaders. They are young. They represent a young energy, a youthful energy, even though he's in his 40s, but he's still representing a youthful, ambitious energy that many people possess within themselves personally. So why should he be removed? Because some white guy released a story saying the EFF this, the EFF that, because the haters of the EFF are gonna be pleased by that decision to remove him, then we must listen to them. No, we don't owe anyone any explanation as to why we want the CIC to be, but of course we have to explain, some of us, just for the sake so people can know and understand where we are coming from. But no one is owed an explanation as to why we love the CIC, why we want the CIC to continue leading. We only tell you out of our own courtesy, if that is the word, our own courtesy, as sympathy to your wild imaginations of why. If you know, you know. If you don't understand, you'll get it after 2 weeks when you come back to watch this video. But yeah, man, viva to the EFF, viva to the CIC, the commander-in-chief, the CIC of the EFF, the man who makes the things happen, the Michael Jackson, the showstopper. Man, this guy is always trending every day, whether for the wrong reasons or for the good reasons, whether for whatever, he's always trending. There's no day where he's not trending. There's no day where people don't talk about him. And people, I mean, even influential people, the media, Twitter influencers, YouTubers, whether negatively or positively, is always in the mouth and in the thought. Many, I'm sure, is in their dreams. So why should a man like that, who is everywhere, not given another chance to master his political skills, to master this organization which he started? We should give him another chance so he can have another chance to master this 11 years organization and take it to a level where it's going to be 16 years. And then we see what he has done in the 16 years of building this organization. Yeah, other leaders can be reshuffled in other positions. There's no problem. But the position of the leadership presidency should remain with the CIC. I agree with that. And many ground forces would agree with me. If you disagree with me and you're an EFF member, then maybe you have another reasoning point. But many who are going to act like that disagreeing, we just know from afar you're not an EFF member, because all EFF members, all EFF ground forces, they want him back. So anyone who's going to disagree but acting like it's EFF, we know you are not EFF. You'd be lying to us and we won't believe you. But it is what it is. We thank you very much. Nazo.